Hey, what's up guys? It's Dr. Steve here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm just headed over to the pool right now. It's Wednesday right around noon. I'm going to go swim a few laps. But while I was walking to the pool, I decided to shoot a little video because I have a question for you. And my question is, what does freedom mean to you? Because a lot of people don't stop and think about it. And the reason I asked that question, because it's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday and I'm walking over to the pool to swim some laps and there's nobody at the pool. I mean, I can see the pool from here and there's nobody there. So that's why I'm kind of talking to you about freedom right now. I'm just going to stop here in the shade for a second. Look, you've probably all seen the movie The Matrix, right? Where, people are plugged into the system. They don't even know that they're plugged into the system, and they just kind of keep doing what they're doing because they don't know any better. And I think that's true for a lot of people. There's a lot of correctness to that video as far as what goes on in the real world, what's happening in a lot of people's lives, because it's so important for people to be able to unplug from the system. I know that sounds kind of crazy, especially referencing a movie, but let's face it, there are a lot of people living a life they don't really want to live, right? They're doing something they don't want to do, working for someone they don't want to work for, going to a job they don't want to go to, taking time away from home life, family, kids, all that stuff. And they do it every day. They do it every day. And it pains me to see it simply because there's more to life than that. There's more to life than living the way someone told you were supposed to. From an early age, we're taught, we need to go to school and get good grades, we need to get a good job, and then of course we need to work really hard until we're 65 or 67 years old, and only then can we retire and hope to live the life we want, right? When we're 67 years old, then we're supposed to start traveling, right? Seeing the world, doing fun stuff, and just enjoying. I mean, who knows what kind of health issues we're going to have by then? Who knows if we're going to live that long? Who knows if our job isn't going to give us so much stress that it kills us before we ever get a chance to retire? I don't want to live that way. I know you don't want to live that way either. It sucks. I couldn't imagine doing it. It's actually backwards. What we should really do is we should live for free until we're like 50 or 60, and then we should go to work, right? Because we don't have the energy, we don't have the enthusiasm to go do the things that we want to do when we're 20 and when we're 30 and when we're 40, right? The things you can't do because you're stuck at your job. So, look, freedom, here's the thing about freedom. Freedom isn't about how much money you have. It isn't about the kind of car you drive. It isn't about the kind of house you live in. Freedom is about this, right here. Freedom is about doing what you want when you want. It's 12 noon on the middle of a Wednesday. I'm going to go to the pool and swim some laps. I'm going for a walk. You can see it's just beautiful out here. I'm fortunate enough to live in South Florida. It's like 74 degrees right now. You can see the sky behind me. It's just awesome. So having the ability to do what you want is what freedom is. And for me, having the time to spend with my kids. I drive my kids to school. I pick my kids up from school. I go to every practice. I coach my son's basketball team. I go to the soccer games. I'm just there. And that's truly what freedom is having the time to do those things. Instead of having your kids raised by teachers and then an aftercare and then babysitters and then you only see them first thing in the morning and at night before they go to bed. That's not freedom. That's imprisonment. And it sucks. I know you know that it sucks. And I know you think that there's probably nothing else you can do about it because, you have this job and you don't want to lose this job and you're not really trained to do anything else. And what if I can't find another job? Well, I got news for you. Jobs suck. Because that's the risk you run. It's like, what if they fire you? Well, what are you going to do? You're going to go get another job. The analogy I have is like, if you open up your refrigerator and you take a drink and your milk is bad, the milk has gone sour, are you going to put it back in the refrigerator and hope it's better the next day? No, right? You're going to throw that shit out. And that's exactly what people do with their job. They're like, well, my job sucks, but I'm going to keep doing it because hopefully it'll be better tomorrow, but it isn't. And, I got fired from my job. I'm going to go get another job. Well, this one sucks too. Right, because you're drinking the same sour milk. It's time to do something different. Don't you think? Don't you agree? Are you any closer to the freedom that you want right now? Is your job that you're working at right now going to get you any closer to the freedom that you want? Having the time and the money to do what you want when you want, to be there for your kids, to travel, to give them the things that they need, to just do whatever it is that you want. That's the true definition of freedom, right here. Here it is, right here. Freedom. And if you don't have that, you need to do something different. You need to remember that nothing changes if nothing changes. So what are you going to do about it? That's my question for you. What are you going to do about it? If you don't have the freedom that you want, what are you going to do about it? You have to do something. Look, I get it. I was the same way. I used to work 6 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. I lived at work and I hated it. Now, don't get me wrong. I like what I do. I just hated the fact that I was always there. I hated the fact that I was always there, and I was missing out on all those things I told you. I was missing all the practices, missing all the games, missing out on everything that I wanted to be a part of, and I hated it. And I knew that I had to do something different. Even though I spent a lot of time and a lot of money becoming a doctor, I knew I had to do something different, and that's exactly what I did. You need to do the same thing. You need to take charge of your life. You need to empower yourself to do something different, improve your future, and do it for yourself. If not for yourself, do it for your family, do it for your kids. But do something different and understand, show others that there's a better way. So that's it, guys. This is Dr. Steve. I just wanted to share that with you. Click the link below this video. Learn more about what I'm doing. See how you can do it for yourself. I'm using a super smart system that anybody can use. It's really, really easy. Okay? I'm not guaranteeing anything, but it works. Click the link below this video. Learn more about what I'm doing. See how you can do it for yourself. Unplug from the matrix and grab your freedom. You deserve it. You deserve so much more. That's it, guys. This is Dr. Steve signing off. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time.